Hello, welcome to the Problem Solution Text Identification lesson. This is Unit 6, Lesson 1, I do. So what is a problem and solution text? Well, a problem solution text, first of all, a problem solution text will present a single problem, one problem throughout the entire paper, okay, or the entire article or text. It can be a large problem, such as global warming, or a small problem, like a flat tire. It also presents one or more solutions to that problem. And then the solutions themselves can also be complex, like they have multiple parts or multiple steps or multiple ways to reach that solution, or it can be simple, like one step, right? There are several signal words for problem solutions text, such as therefore, literally the word solution, the word problem, or main problem, situation, answer, all these things that signal that there is something wrong, and this is how we correct it. Those are going to be our signal words. And finally, the structure is that it will present the problem, explain why that's a problem, and then present the solution to that problem. It'll sort of look something like this: present the problem, and then it'll spread it out into details about why it's a problem, and then it'll present the solution to that problem. Now, this might be a single paragraph where it's introductory sentence, explanation sentence, explanation sentence, explanation sentence, solution sentence. Or it might be a whole paper where each of these are one to multiple paragraphs. So what are we going to do? Well, first we're going to annotate, then we're going to answer a prompt using the RACES method, and then you're going to submit your work. This is all for your you do. So I'm going to take you through the steps of your you do right now in this I do, right? So our first step is to annotate, right? Annotate. And when I'm annotating, what I'm looking for these signals, right? I'm looking for these sort of things. So let's look first, is this text about a problem or solution, right? Or is it about a single problem? So if I look through here, it says the world's largest hornet was spotted in the United States. These hornets like to kill honeybees. This is describing them. They look monster and cartoonish. They feed on large insects, including wasps. They come from Asia. It still says hornets here. The problem is because there's that one of these words, the problem, right? This helps the plants, blah, blah. And then the giant hornets, right? So every paragraph has been about the hornets. So check one, right? It presents a single problem. Now, it can be a large problem or small problem. This is sort of a medium problem, right? It's global, but it's not that big of a deal yet, and we'll read about that. It then presents one or more solutions to that problem. So solutions are always going to kind of come at the end, so you're going to look at the last couple paragraphs. So here it says, scientists say people need to learn how to recognize and identify the hornets so they can eradicate them. Sounds like a solution. Scientists will be trapping queen hornets this spring in Washington. Also sounds like a solution. So like I might put this right here and put a mark on it, right? We're going to do our annotation marks. I might just simply say solution, right? And then over here, this is literally the first sentence is where it said problem, right? And then these hornets like to kill honeybees, so that's like a problem detail. So I'm going to add a comment there. Problem detail, right? And so you just keep going through all of this work here, and finding those details, finding that solution, and finding that, right? And that's how you sort of annotate it. Then you're going to answer the prompt. You're going to use the RACES method to respond. And our prompt this time around is simply going to be, is this article a problem solution article? Justify your answer. So to justify an answer, you have to use evidence to explain why you said it is, right? So because this presents one problem, right? Because it has, our problem solution signal words, right? Because it presents a solution, right? I'm going to say it is a problem solution text. So I'd say this text is a problem solution text. I say this because the article states a single problem when it says, and then I'm going to go get that evidence. Where is it? It's when it says, this is a problem, blah, blah, blah. Alright. They feed on large insects, wasps, and bees, right? So I might use that piece of evidence right there. It then presents a solution when it says, remember, we're going to use multiple pieces of evidence in our races articles now because we've been practicing that. When it says, there it is. Scientists begin trapping the queens hornets this spring, right? And notice I'm putting this. You gotta remember to put your quotation marks around the things you copy and paste from the article, right? So that's our first steps, right? I reworded the sentence, and I answered it. I say this because it states a single problem when it says, and then I give the evidence, and then I explain that instance. Since it says a single problem and gives its solution, this is most likely a problem solution text, right? And that's sort of my summary. So I already explained the evidence, right? And that is your entire, writing for this piece. So now you're done, and you're gonna submit the lesson, Alright. Good luck. Go to enjoy.